Welcome to this video on the key to restoration. We will explore the historic moral foundation of the RCMP and the consequences of losing righteousness and justice. This video, presented by the Truth and Action Share Committee, delves into the importance of righteousness and justice, the historic moral foundation of the RCMP. The foundation of the RCMP was built on the principle that law must serve righteousness and justice, not political expediency, fear, ideology, or arbitrary power. For generations, the RCMP was a symbol of justice, signifying that law was above politics, officers served the people under law, and justice required moral restraint, integrity, and accountability. Canada's legal heritage is deeply influenced by biblical morality, natural law, limits on government power, due process, and equality before the law. The idea is that law must answer to justice. The core principle is that law must answer to justice. The idea was never that power makes right. The RCMP's ethical framework repeatedly refers to values such as integrity, accountability, honesty, respect, compassion, professionalism, and service to the public. The RCMP core values include integrity, honesty, professionalism, compassion, respect, and accountability. The RCMP Act establishes moral duties, not merely administrative ones. These include preserving the peace, preventing crime, enforcing laws, and protecting life and property. Historically, policing operated under the principle that officers are not servants of politicians, are not above the law, and unlawful orders are illegitimate. These historic legal foundations trace back through the Magna Carta, common law tradition, and post-war international legal standards. A police force without moral restraint becomes an instrument of coercion. The RCMP motto, Maintien le droit, or maintain the right, does not mean maintaining the government, political narratives, ideology, or obedience at all costs. Maintaining the right historically implied the maintenance of lawful order, justice, constitutional principles, and the protection of the public from the abuse of power. It assumes objective justice and limits on state authority. History shows societies lose peace when law detaches from morality, due process is ignored, political pressure overrides justice, fear replaces truth, and institutions abandon foundational principles. When righteousness and justice are weakened, trust, legitimacy, social cohesion, and eventually peace collapse. Peace cannot be maintained by force alone. Peace is founded upon fairness, trust, accountability, equal application of law, and confidence that institutions act honorably. Without these, societies descend into instability. There is a significant difference between true peace and imposed compliance. A population may seem quiet while rights are violated and dissent is suppressed. This is not genuine peace. True peace necessitates justice. Many scholars and judges recognized that, quote, law divorced from morality eventually becomes tyranny. Public trust in policing relies on the belief that officers will uphold justice, even under pressure. When the public perceives selective enforcement or unequal treatment, confidence erodes rapidly. The strength of a constitutional society lies not in aggressive authority, but in how carefully power restrains itself. This restraint distinguishes constitutional order from arbitrary rule. If righteousness and justice are removed, institutions lose legitimacy, authority loses its moral foundation, citizens lose trust, and peace becomes fragile. No justice, no peace. Scripture states, the work of righteousness shall be peace. A nation cannot preserve long-term peace through coercion, censorship, or fear. This image highlights the importance of justice for peace and order. The image is a visual reminder of the necessity of a moral foundation for societal stability. This final image emphasizes the key to restoration, a return to righteousness and justice.